everybody? It's your girl D here with another read. Let me adjust this real quick because I feel like I'm fucking blind right now. So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for peeping what's going on with this new moon and Libra energy. There we go. Adjust my hair. There we go. So, we're going to go ahead and jump into the reading. Like I said, thank you everyone who has supported this work. 2 years in the making. I'm thankful for everyone. Thankful for everyone who's tuned in. Shout out to my fam out there. My sis. She's been down like 2 flat tires from day one. And I'm so appreciative of her. Like, just being supportive of my work. Like, I'm just humbled and I'm thankful. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, this new moon, I believe it is, it's today, started earlier today. And of course it's in the sign of Libra. Now, the next 4 weeks are going to be very pivotal during this time for all my folk, especially if you have a lot of Libra placements. So if you have strong Libra placements, either your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your north node as well, this is going to be a reading that you want to tune into. Okay, so this moon in Libra is usually, moon in Libra energy is usually really cheerful, really happy, but we got a lot of other planets that are like fighting, and it's like, how do we like overcome that? Well, the thing about this Libra energy is that you have to work through it, and I'll tell you why. So this moon in Libra is forcing us to find clarity and no longer hide from the truth or truths of any matter. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a few like astrological things that are happening, and you're more than welcome to chime in. You're more than welcome to ask questions, like, because this is some very interesting energy that's happening around. I don't know if anybody leading up to this moon, this new moon energy, have been feeling really like tired and like tired of explaining yourself, tired of going through the same shit, tired of dealing with like all these shitty ass fucking relationships that are like fucking rotted wood on the floor. We're tired of dealing with it, right? So this moon and Libra energy, it's really making us reassess a lot of things. Okay, now the first is we have two planets that are like squaring one another. Well, two aspects that are squaring one another. The first is Sun is squaring Saturn, and then we have the Moon squaring Saturn. So it's literally like this. They're literally hitting each other like this. Okay. So with this Moon and Libra energy, like I said, like, you're just not feeling like you're able to like get anything accomplished today. Some of you may have tried and you're like, you know what, this shit's just not even working. Like, I'm trying my best. Or maybe on top of a Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, so like work, there might be delays or pieces of a puzzle, like pieces of things that may be missing. You're trying to communicate and it's just not coming out, and everybody's just like really frustrated. Okay, so you know, I'm also hearing too, if people are coming at you, just adjust those boundaries. Adjust those boundaries. That's going to be very important during this new moon in Libra energy. And like I said, this is going to be for the next 4 weeks. The first 3 days are usually the strongest, okay? And you also have the Sun squaring Saturn. So Sun and Libra squaring Saturn. So like, this is you really, some of you might be feeling restricted in some of your personal relationships, and you're going to have to adjust boundaries with that. So maybe some of you all might not want to deal with people anymore. You've been wanting to have a conversation with somebody, and maybe you've been putting it off. Well, guess what? You can't put that shit off anymore. Look how, see, people don't be believing in astrology and how planets work. They're all this mumbo jumbo. I'm like, okay. If you look at any major like transit that has happened, you will see there is usually a something that aligns, something that happens, and it forces us to like really be like, oh shit, like that shit really is happening, right? So I'm asking folks to be more open, be more open, because you just never know how this goes, you know what I mean? So that's one aspect. Certain planets all like, nah. The other one is the moon is opposite Mars, which is currently in retrograde in the sign of Aries. Mars is in Aries. It's all about, usually when it's direct, it's usually things about like, you know, moving forward with things, you know, finally able to like make a finalized decision with that moon energy. So that moon and Libra energy is all about indecision. Some of y'all are not, hey, some of y'all are not wanting to make a decision. Thank you so much for the shout out. I really appreciate that. And with this moon opposite the Mars energy, which is in retrograde, so this is going to talk about us not making decisions that are rational, but also trying to protect ourselves. We're trying to protect ourselves from decisions that we know we need to make, and because of that, we're forcing even more delays on top of it. It's kind of like an anthill. Like you're building this anthill, you don't know how long or how big this anthill is gonna be, and you keep building it, and somebody has a bike and they ride over your fucking anthill. Everybody dead. Thank you. Yes, we do. So I'm hearing here, like, if you don't make a decision, whatever decision you're supposed to make or whatever conversation you're supposed to have, and you're not having it, it's going to come to a head. That's for some of y'all. This could be folks, Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, those 4 signs. Okay, so if you have any, the reason why I say those 4, because moon is usually rules Cancer, and the opposite of that is Capricorn, and then Mars is Aries, and the opposite is Libra. Okay, so if you are a Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, or Aries, please, if there's something that needs to be addressed, get it done. Because if not, it's not going to be pretty. Okay? Now, if you've tried, look, I'm just saying, you know, it's just timing. It's the timing. It might be uncomfortable. But it needs to be done. Okay? So, I love trines. The reason why I love trines is because it's like this harmonizing aspect. And usually, 9 times out of 10, it is harmonizing. In this case, it is. Okay? So, Venus is trine with Jupiter. Okay? I love this because this is going to be happening within like the next 2 to 3 days. This trine. So, like, it's formulating during this new moon. But the shift is going to happen like a couple of days afterwards. So, this is all about remaining positive, remaining cheerful. Despite everything else that's going on, you remain positive, you remain cheerful, you're optimistic, even about love, even about new relationships, even about new business. Like, you're just having like all this optimism, all this energy, just like, yeah, let's do it. Because like Jupiter and Capricorn, remember, it was retrograde and it went direct, I believe, September, so last month. So a lot of things are starting to pick up back up for you. Things that you may have like kind of put to the wayside. Now you're like, okay, let me revisit that. Let me do that. Let me see how this goes, right? So if you're open to love, I would say make your online profile. If you're open to love, maybe somebody you want to shoot your shot with, but shoot your shot within reason, okay? I'm just saying, you know, shoot your shot within reason, okay? This is, you know, also too a time, if there has been conflict with folks or a situation, this is a time to mend. I would say like the next 2 to 3 days will be a better time for you to mend. Not today. Sometimes you gotta let things right. That's the thing about Libra folk, like, and I'm a Libra, like, we don't like arguing, we don't like conflict. Sometimes we just like to let shit rock, and then when we get back to it, it's like, okay, this is what it really is, okay? So I feel like the next 3 days will probably be more of a focus of that. And this is also a really good time to invest in yourself long term. This is maybe like, you know, putting money aside or like investing in something that you want to do for yourself. You know what I mean? Like take that leap in what you want to do with your life. Like that's always important as well. Okay, so I want you to know that the key words for this moon opposing Mars energy is a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of frustration. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of these things that are happening with that moon opposing Mars. With the Venus trine Jupiter, it's going to be a lot of cheerfulness, optimism, love if you're open to it, mending relationships that need to be mended, investing long term, and just focusing on yourself, like really investing into yourself. Investing into those relationships that value yourself. Okay? So, now also we have Sun opposed Mars. That's another dread. That's another aspect that's happening. Okay? And I don't know if anybody felt this today. Like, maybe you had to really sit with some relationships in your life and you're like, well, man, that shit ended and that was like a train wreck. And then you realize, like, you know what? That is not the quality of relationships that I want in my life. So many of y'all are finding awareness in things that make us unhappy via interaction with others. So maybe you see how some people are interacting with other people and you're like, yeah, this is why we're not cool. And this is why they have problems. And you start to see. It's kind of like you literally sitting back. You're not in the tornado. Like, you're not, like, within the tornado. You're in the eye of it. So you're seeing everything fully. Right? So you're sitting here, you're like, why does motherfucker keep having problems? Why does shit keep happening to them? I don't understand. You'd be like, oh, wow. And it's disappointing to you because, you know, you want everything for people in your life to work out. But then if shit don't work out, guess what, baby? It don't work out. And that Mars and Aries energy, like, spirit sometimes, I'm hearing this is some spirit. Spirit sometimes show you people for who they really are, and you need to listen to spirit. If they're, like, for example, you could be hanging with someone, like, and then y'all meet up with somebody else, and there's a delay. Like, somebody maybe got in a car accident. Not like a big car accident, but like a car accident. You're like, yo, like, really? Like, we were supposed to meet up, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh, yeah, I just got a little fender bender, like, you know, I hit, like, the curb and, like, wrecked my car a little bit, but I'll be over later. And you're like, nah, you know what? I'm tired. I'm going to bed. And then something spawns from that because they feel like you know what I'm saying? So it's like I read this quote today about self-project, like how people project themselves in relationships in their lives, and it causes a lot of trauma on other people. And I feel like this is what that Sun opposing Mars energy. Like, a lot of people, they want to move forward with their shit, but don't want to, like, take on the baggage of that. And the Libra in you is like, you know what? I want peace, but at the same time, look, I'm going to speak my truth, okay? So, which leads me to the Venus opposing the Neptune. Okay, that's a whole nother, like, there's all these different things that are happening, different aspects that are happening all at once during this new moon in Libra, okay? So this Venus energy, like I said, Venus is in Virgo currently, and it's opposing Neptune, which is retrograde in the sign of Pisces, okay? So I feel here, and like for some of you all, you know, you may have had this expectation of people in your life, or maybe people had expectations of you in your life, and now you're starting to see that it may not be what you thought it was. Okay, so this is dealing with expectations that we didn't deal with in a healthy way, emotionally, in a healthy way spiritually, in a healthy way physically for ourselves. Like, the less stress I have in my life, the fucking better. That's how I operate. The less fucking stress I have in my life, the better. And when I start to realize that people are like, and even for myself, if I'm creating that stress, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm out. Like, I'm gonna step the fuck back. I'm not gonna bring anybody else into my stress. I don't want to do that because that shit is very selfish and it's very fucking toxic, and we don't need that. We're already in Jumanji. Jumanji is already toxic. We're already going through levels we don't need to be going through. I don't want to have to deal with anybody else. Okay? Okay, bye. So this is, you know, like I said, the signs that are going to be affected during this moon in Libra, as I stated, will be Libra, okay, Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer. Okay, so we're gonna look into the cards so you can get a little bit more perspective of how I see things from a tarot perspective, and then we're gonna do some card pulling. Okay, so Moon in Libra, of course, I'm gonna show you the card. Is a Two of Swords. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it. Oh, by the way, this deck is another deck that I got. I showed it in my stories the other day. It is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot by Rachel True. Fucking love it. It's a great deck. Support. I've always loved Rachel True. I was a huge fan of The Craft. Like, that was my movie. And I might just watch it tonight just because, even though they treated her like shit, except for like one of the people in the in the cast, like the main characters, like in real life they treated her like shit. So it's a whole tea about that. Y'all gotta look that up. It's on Twitter. It's tea, honey. It's tea. But she wasn't invited back to like the reunion or whatever. It's a whole thing about it. But I was like, I'm gonna support because their work is great, and they do tarot too, which I thought was really dope. So I supported and I bought the deck. I was like, another birthday gift for myself. Why not? And it's actually a pretty decent deck. I did a reading with someone here and who's like viewing my life right now, and they were the first that got the reading with the new deck. So I like it. Okay, so I'm feeling both of, some people may be feeling like, because this Moon and Libra energy, like it's the Two of Swords, right? So you see here is night and day. So it's like the sun and the moon. And this person is trying to balance here on Earth. So I'm hearing here, some of y'all may be feeling out of your body, out of yourself. You may not be feeling like yourself. You might be feeling like you're cool one minute and then you're not. And you're trying to like find your space, and you're protecting yourself because you're crossing. This is your solar plexus, okay? This is your solar plexus. So you're protecting what you're projecting to the world, okay? And that Moon and Libra energy is exactly that. And we do that to protect ourselves, okay? So remember what I said, the sun in Libra is Justice card, okay? So justice is all about discernment. This is all about, finding the truth, having that peace, things settling themselves out. This is also about someone who wants to carry out the truth. So I'm feeling here somebody might be, withholding something. I keep hearing withholding a truth. I don't know who this is for. Maybe somebody's withholding the truth because they don't want to like rock the boat or rock the peace per se. I don't know who this is for. But you're not protecting anybody, not even yourself, if you're trying to do that. Just a little PSA. Just a little PSA. If you're trying to do that, it's not gonna work. So try something else. So yeah. So remember I said, so these two, right? Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra, are squaring with this buddy here, which is the Devil. It's the Devil card. The Devil. Okay? So what I'm hearing here is someone is feeling bound by the truth, or bound to like tell the truth and doesn't want to tell the truth about a particular situation. This could be about a realization about their life. This could be about a relationship. This could be about something that needs to be like, because the Devil too, I'm hearing here, even though it's restricted, it has no bounds. It just does whatever. There's no like limit on what it does, okay? So this could also be for some of y'all too. This could be maybe some of you, because like the first thing that came to my mind was like maybe some of you all are wanting to like, explore yourself sexually, and like there could have been some truths that you maybe had to realize with yourself in regards to that. And that's a very tough, I wouldn't say tough, it's a very opportune time, and it's a very triggering time. I'm also hearing for some of you as well. So just be mindful of yourself, be mindful of your spirit, be mindful of your space. And if there's people in your life who will specialize in this, type of work, please do consult. Don't go into this willy-nilly if you are dealing with like sexual trauma, because I'm also hearing sexual trauma. There could be something that comes out about a trauma, just a trigger. Sorry, I don't know why that's being told to me. Somebody might be, oh, hold on, where is a motherfucking selenite wand? Hold on, I gotta get my selenite wand. This shit just hit me like a ton of fucking bricks. If someone, and this is a trigger warning, if someone who has been sexually assaulted or dealt with sexual assault, their person is going to probably more than likely either be turned in or they're going to turn themselves in. I don't know why that's being told to me, but this is going to happen. This person is being forced and they're dealing with a heavy addiction too. Somebody can be either dealing with a drinking addiction. I'm also hearing too, be careful not to drive. If you are a lush drinker and you like to drink, this is not the weekend to drive. You will get in an accident and or get caught. Don't know why that's being told to me. Spirit is speaking through me right now, so some of y'all need to be careful, because I'm hearing also fire. I'm hearing a fire, like accident fire, like that energy. Accident fire, and it's going to be in the evening. I don't know who this is for, but somebody needs to be careful when they're driving. And if you're inebriated, you might want to get somebody that knows how to drive for you, because the energies that are in the air right now, this Two of Swords energy, which is, like I said, the Moon in Libra, and then Justice, which is Sun in Libra, and then you got this Devil energy, which is Capricorn. Some of y'all need to be careful if you're out driving and you're drunk. Or if somebody in the car with you who's driving, like, I'm hearing need to be careful, because I'm seeing fire and I'm seeing accident. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I am, so please be careful. I don't know why it's being told to me, but, and somebody's dealing with a sexual assault case, or somebody who has been assaulted. The perpetrator or the person who did it, whoever the survivor is, the person's gonna like be revealed. This person also has done this multiple times to other people. Wow. I'm not ready for all this tonight. I'm really sorry, y'all. I'm not ready for all this tonight. This is a lot. This energy. Alright. I'm hearing somebody's trying to clean their life up, and they're trying to like say their past transgressions, and they've been really thinking about this, and I'm hearing somebody might turn themselves in. I don't know who this is. Somebody that you may know, or somebody that has done some hurt and harm towards you. I don't know why this is being told to me. I don't know why Spirit is telling me this, and I don't know. I gotta say it. So please, like, pray for yourselves tonight. Love on yourselves tonight if you are a survivor of sexual assault. Okay, I don't know why this is being told to me, but okay. Wow. This is some really intense energy. This Moon in Libra energy is not some happy-go-lucky type energy. Yes, we can manifest things with it, but it's going to be a lot of things that are going to be coming up about relationships. That's why I'm hearing this. So I'm sorry if I triggered anybody. It wasn't my space to do that. I'm just telling you what Spirit is telling me. Okay. We're back. Okay. So, wow. I was not ready for that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not ready for that. All right. So, the Moon in Libra energy is going to be also opposing. So, Moon in Libra, Mars in Aries. Okay. So, remember what I said, Mars is in retrograde in the sign of Aries. So, some of y'all really don't want to have to do this, or somebody really doesn't want to have to do this, but they have to do it because it's been causing so many issues. And I'm hearing this has been I keep hearing this is racking my brain. This is racking my brain. Like, I can't. Like, well, I just can't. That's what I'm hearing. I can't. Like, somebody's like literally like back and forth, walking back and forth, pacing back and forth. Like, I can't. Like, I can't. I'm trying to move on, but I can't. I'm trying to move on, but I can't. One minute I'm good, the next one it's just all these things that are coming out, and I'm hearing childhood too. Ooh. Y'all, I did not want to get into this reading not like this. I was just trying to do a simple ass reading and go to fuck to bed. But apparently Spirit wants me to talk. Yeah, this is childhood related. Whatever the situation is childhood related for some of you all. Or with your inner child. Somebody's struggling. Somebody's really struggling. I don't know who this is, but somebody's really struggling. And it's caused a lot of problems in their life. And I think this is where the devil energy is coming up for some people too. Addiction. Somebody's trying to quit a habit. Somebody's trying to quit. And it's been very hard. That's what I'm saying. If you are dealing with addiction issues, be careful not to be driving or under the influence or anything like that, because there could be something that could happen and it's not going to be good. I just keep seeing fire, flames, car. Okay. So, Venus, like I said, we're going to go back to a little bit more on the positive side. Okay. Venus is trine with Jupiter. Okay. So, Venus in Virgo. Love to see it. And Jupiter in Capricorn. Okay. So, Venus in Virgo, I got that card, and Two of Pentacles, okay? This is all about our stability, all about our wealth, all about what we're seeking for ourselves. Justice right here. There we go. Okay. What we're seeking for ourselves, okay? And the Nine of Discs speaks of, I don't know if you can see here, how this person is learning to be self-sufficient and start. I'm hearing somebody starting over. Somebody's starting over. Somebody's really putting their foot out there. Excuse me. I had made me some Penang curry, some Thai food from scratch, and that shit was good as fuck. So I'm just like, ooh. I made it from scratch, honey. Okay. So, anyways, this is someone who is taking a leap and learning the ins and outs and is on their way to self-sufficiency. Somebody is taking care of their mind, their body, their spirit. They're just taking care of everything, and it's showing, because it's showing in other areas of their life. And this is beautiful. Like I said, this is Venus in Virgo, and then Jupiter in Capricorn. Okay, now if it was in retrograde, I'd be like, okay, like you really ain't doing the fucking work, but you're doing the work, so this is good. Like, a lot of us are really taking the time out for that too. And like I said, too, some of y'all might be out here like talking to multiple feelings. Look, we love to see it. Cooking, alchemy, honey. That's alchemy. Look, that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about this in a minute. Okay, I'm about to do a part 2 because I feel like we're gonna go a little over, because I'm feeling really like spirited tonight. This is like the baby empress energy. By the way, the nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Discs, because it's usually the Nine of Discs, the Queen of Discs, and then the Empress. Okay, because I want you to see the Empress. All right, I want y'all to see, because this shit is cute. Both of them are cute. This is the Empress. See how Empress, like, everything is blooming around them. Everything has bloomed. They out here looking fly as fuck for everybody. This is my vibe. This is me. This is Egbe Shola all day. That's me. Empress energy. Okay. I am wealthy. My heavenly peer group is wealthy, therefore I'm wealthy. This is the energy that the Empress energy gives. Okay. So the Nine of Discs is starting with that. They're seeing all these things starting to grow out on them, starting to blossom. It's like this energy is they're attracting a lot of good things for them. So I'm feeling this is going to be a good time for those who have been working on like either a business or something around investment. And this don't necessarily be like money. This could be within yourself, spiritually. It's going to start to show. Okay. This is also a wonderful time for love. Like I said, you could be juggling, your career and love, or maybe your health and love, family. Things are going to start to like blossom for you. Then we love to see it. We love to see it. Okay. We love to see it. All right. So So Sun in Libra is going to be opposing Mars in Aries. So I'm going to show you the card again so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can see why. All right. So Sun in Libra, Mars retrograding in Aries. Okay. So the Justice card, like I said, there's a truth that needs to be said and brought forward, and awareness of things. And for some of us, this is uncomfortable. This is where the art of discernment comes in, and I feel like some of us don't want to face that, but you're going to have to. And that this is the uncomfortability. So it's like, okay, it's like a steam, it's like a steamer. When you put the steamer on, you put the water, you hear the boiling, and you makes that noise to let you know that it's steaming out. This is that energy. You can't hide from the truth. You can't hide from uncomfortability. You can't hide from all of the interactions in your life that you've been not wanting to be discerning with. You're going to have to face it. Okay? I'm trying to see if there's another one. No, I think that's it. Well, I'm going to talk about Saturn too again, because there's two cards actually. Because Capricorn is actually the devil, which represents Saturn. But the Saturn energy is actually the world. So, but I'm seeing the Saturn energy for the sense of the devil because of the overall bond, okay? So Saturn is, the world card is Saturn as well. But Capricorn energy, Saturn is in Capricorn, that's why I pulled that out. But this is the overall energy for Saturn is the world. Okay, this is all about cycles. This is all about closing out cycles. This is all about us celebrating our victories. It ain't it? It's this deck. It's True Heart Intuitive Tarot by Rachel True. But yeah, this is all about celebrating, and I love that it's a black femme on here, because I'm hearing here. Black women and femmes, we can't be feeling restricted. We've been dealing with these boundaries. We've been dealing with feeling like we aren't good enough in our relationships. We aren't good enough in what society wants us. And we've been feeling the weight of the fucking world, literally. Literally. But I'm here to tell y'all the world is in our hands, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I think I'm going to do the Black Gold Linnerman deck. Grandma Baby. Shout out to T. This deck, snatch edges every time. I'm like, I love this deck. It's a dope deck. Support Black spirituals to support me. Like, seriously. Donations are great. They are great. They help in my work. They help in your work. It helps us all. Help others to help others to help others to help yourself so they can thrive. All right. So I'm going to pull an overall energy, and then I'm going to get into the energy for the signs. Okay. All right. Wow. There. Okay. I want y'all to look at this card. Just look at this card really quickly. Okay. I just think, I just want you to look at it. It's just such a beautiful fucking card. Like, it's just beautiful. I'm really happy that I got this deck, because, you know, when you buy certain decks, you're like, I don't know. And when I saw this deck, I was like blown away, because I was like, you know, how is something so simple so beautiful? You know what I mean? And what I'm hearing here is that some of us need to recognize our strength. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Recognize our strengths. The bear is strong. The bear does what it wants to do. It navigates. And I feel like some of us have not been feeling in that space. And this new one in Libra energy is telling you to be very much in that space. Okay? Be very much in that space. And I love this deck because it's just so, it's black. It's just black. And that's why I love the deck. It's just black. I mean, what else do you want me to say? It's just black. Just black. Just really black. You know, and it's funny because I feel that most people have this misconception of you, and you've kind of gotten complacent in that space. And this is why the anchor is the overall energy. So the card that I pulled was the bear. This is the overall energy. So this new moon in Libra is telling you that, like, stagnancy is complacency. Okay? And the bear is telling you also, too, it's very similar energy. The anchor is telling you to step outside of your comfort zone. The bear is telling you to find your strength outside of that comfort zone. Okay? And I think this is dope. This is dope. Yeah, so support this deck. Grandma Babies, Black Gold Linderman deck. I fucking love this deck. It's a beautiful ass deck. Happy to have it. Period. Okay? So I think what I'm gonna do is, let me do love, and then I'll get into the signs. And then I'll be done. I might do a part 2. We'll see how I'm feeling. But ooh, okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what it looks like romantically. Like I said, with that Venus trine Jupiter energy, romance is gonna be on the cards for some of you all, or maybe a reconciliation. I know. Mercury in retrograde. We're not supposed to get back with our exes, but check that shit out first before you jump into something. Okay? If something ain't right, don't be jumping into it because it seems like it's the thing to do, and you're trying to be, it's cuffing season. Like, it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be by yourself during cuffing season. You don't want no more headaches. You had a headache from the past. Why are you going to start the headache from the past back again? Don't do that to yourself, okay? So let's see. Oh, here we go. All right. Past energy. This could be the one. It's in the past, though. Thank God. It's not present. Keep an open mind. Okay. It's the second card. Third card is... Oh, 2 wanted to fly out. No, I need 1, please. 1. Give me 1. Oh, here we go. Give your relationship a chance. Okay. We don't want to go back to that. No. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, I'm feeling this is for those that want to get back with an ex. It's an ex for a reason. It didn't work out the first time. It's not going to work out again. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I think this is why this could be the one in the past. Because you thought this person was the person that you were trying to seek. But Spirit is telling you, keep an open motherfucking mind. Okay? Because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So this might be some person... And I think this is the Virgo... This Venus and Virgo energy is here. And it's interesting because Venus and Virgo is all about somebody who society kind of like, you know, dictates what you should be with. And you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to take a chance. That Jupiter energy I think is really dope too, because that's the Wheel of Fortune, which I didn't discuss. It's all about us taking chances and realizing and not repeating cycles and benefiting from those things when we take those chances. Kind of like the Fool, but not really. So yeah, keep an open mind. And then the third card is give your relationship a chance. So if you are talking to somebody, hell, maybe you're in a poly relationship. Give that shit a shot. If this is something you want to do, give that shit a shot. I'm also hearing here too with this, because Uranus is in Taurus. This is all about us exploring relationship dynamics, exploring sexuality, exploring whom we are as beings from a non-monogamous place for some folks. For other folks, this could be about our sexuality. You said edges. I do want you to know that your edges, they told me, and you know, when you get like the messages, it had it in bold italics that it left the chat. But I got you though. I got that Murray's. That Murray's be hitting the sister up real good on the side. You know what I'm saying? Period. So, yeah. So this is all about us keeping an open mind during this moon in Libra, because indecision is a motherfucker. Don't settle. I'm hearing don't settle on something because it may not be what you really want. It may not be what you really want. You got to keep an open mind because you might miss an opportunity. You might miss an opportunity if you're just like, okay, this is the one I want. This is the one I want. This is the one I want. No. There's somebody out there that's 10 times better. 10 times better. They're going to offer you what it is that you want. And I'm hearing here, because like I said, Venus and Virgo, it's like, I'll settle for it. No tea, no shade to my Virgos, because it's not like that at all. But I feel like Virgo energy is very like checklist type shit. It's like, this is what it's supposed to be. Da, 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 da. And it's like, no, like, it's okay. Find somebody who balances you. Find somebody who brings something to the table as well. Not just be like, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to be the anchor in this because, you know, I really want us to work out. We're not doing that pick-me shit in Jumanji. We're not doing that pick-me shit in Jumanji. Don't be a fucking pick-me in Jumanji. We're not doing it. Because I swear on God, I hate that shit. Don't be a fucking pick-me. If anybody can name me some pick-me songs, that'd be great. I love Aretha Franklin. Daydreaming. Pretty much any Mary J. Blige song is a pick-me song. Who's some more pick-me's, y'all? Come on, y'all gotta help me out here. I need some pick-me tracks. If you know any pick-me tracks, just message me, okay? We're not being pick-me's for Jumanji, okay? We're not doing that. So, no pick-me's, please. We're not gonna be in that space. I don't, okay? All right. So, I'm going to use my oracle. I wasn't going to use my tarot, but I'm going to use my oracle. Shout out to Moonbabe 3000 who used it during their meditation and called me 9 in the morning to tell me that this shit snatched their edges. They said my deck was bomb.com. So like I said, thank you for everyone who has purchased the deck. You're amazing. When it does come in, and you review the deck, please leave a review on Etsy. The more reviews I get, that means more people are into my deck. And if you haven't booked a reading, book a reading because the raffle is coming, okay? And I want everybody to get in on the raffle. I want everybody. The first prize, of course, is the deck. The second one is a 30-minute reading for a friend. The second one is a 30-minute reading for a friend. The third one is an oil that I've created. So, and I've tried the oil and I love it. All right? So I'm going to start from Libra and then end in Virgo. I always start with the current energy, okay? So Libra, what does the oracle say? Oh, here we go. Oh shit, 2 cards popped out. All right, so some of you all can have a brother or somebody who's like a brother to you. And this person can be dealing with, oh wow, this is interesting. Father's in reverse. And then somebody can be dealing with a brother who is a Cancer or has Cancer energy, or someone who's just really caring. Somebody could be dealing with a transformation in your life right now. Like there's a huge transformation that's happening in somebody's life right now. I don't know if this is you or somebody who's like a brother to you, but somebody's in with a huge transformation right now. Autumn, I consider this a transformative energy. I don't really talk about spring or summer. I talk about the fall. Okay, so this is a huge transformation, a huge transformative energy that could be happening for you or somebody in your life who's like a brother. And just have, there are going to be people in your life who are going to be very open to this and receptive and help you along the way, Libra, okay? Ooh, I don't like that. The energy. I was just like, ooh. It's kind of like this. Some of y'all may be dealing with depression too. Somebody in your life may be dealing with depression around this too. It's just very hard. Hey, why am I dropping the cards? What the heck? Energy going on tonight. Scorpio, what the? Ancestors are on one tonight. I'm trying to get through these readings. With ancestors. Some of y'all are getting messages from your ancestors, and the message is like you need to be. A lot of spiritual work needs to be. Spiritual work needs to be your base right now. They're asking you to really tune in, tap in What does like something unexpected? You can be getting an unexpected message from ancestors via dreams, because I have the Pisces empathetic card here. You can be getting messages from ancestors via your dreams. They want you to move forward with something. Okay. Sagittarius. Here we go. What is with the ancestors tonight? They are lit tonight. Ancestor card popped out again. What the heck? Life. Okay. So ancestors, for some of y'all here, if you are creative, they want you to, you're on the right track. If you're doing the work you're supposed to do regarding that path, ancestors are telling you you are on the right path. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. And I feel like some of you all may have been feeling like you weren't good enough. This ancestor may have had an illness and may have been sick. And this is the person that's like really making sure that you're getting your shit in a row. Okay? Capricorn. Wow. Ancestors are strong tonight. Capricorn. Ancestors want to talk, y'all. Ancestors want to talk. So we're going to have them talk. We're gonna have them talk. I'm going to shuffle this one more again. Ancestors want to talk. Okay. It is Leo dynamic. Okay. So this ancestor, whomever this is warm-hearted. They are telling you to be a little bit more emotionally like apt. Because I feel like many of you all have not been Capricorn. And they're wanting you to communicate better, because this is where the transformation in your life is going to happen. The ancestors here is telling you, like, if not, they're going to come for your ass. That's all I heard. We're going to come for your ass. All right? Aquarius. Wow. Aquarius. 6 months. 6 months is usually a cycle that is not done. Divorce. So you may have left something, or left something that was like not finished. This could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or this could be somebody who has just really been so forceful in your life due to, because the card is underneath that, is abandonment issues. So I have divorce, Sagittarius, and abandonment issues. There's a cycle that you need to really work through, Aquarius, and this could be dealing with abandonment issues. And I keep hearing here, because of it, you've been repeating the same cycles in your life because of it. Come on now. I look. If you missed your sign, this will be up on YouTube. The veil is thin, yo. The veil is thin. And Gungun be talking through me, okay? These cards be hitting. That was Aquarius, right? Pisces. Independence. Sorry I didn't show those ones earlier. Ancestors would be like, just drop the cards. I'm like, okay. Look, ancestors want to talk. And they're in here, some of y'all, if you have children, if you don't have children, if you are someone in this world, especially if you're cishet and you're wanting children, they're telling you right now that your independence is probably, your form of independence is not going to be what you want anymore once you have children. Or this could be you birthing a new idea that's going to help you with your independence, okay? And this could be involving a legal situation. So some of y'all may be waiting for a settlement. Some of y'all may be waiting for legal or paperwork to come through. But I'm hearing here some of y'all are getting free from a situation. Free from a situation. If you're in a relationship, maybe you're getting a divorce from a partner. If this is like, it's not working and it's going to be a settlement, okay? Wow. This ancestor card, I'm just shuffling. Y'all see? I'm not even looking at these motherfucking cards. I'm just shuffling. It's like, okay. Aries. Leo dynamic again. Home. Okay, you could be dealing with the Leo. So, this is all about us feeling settled, feeling balanced, feeling secure. Maybe some of y'all have been struggling with your home life, or maybe finding a sense of space that makes you feel secure because you're going through a space of healing right now. If there is anything that you need to say it, because the card into that is say what you need. So some of y'all may, you're very warm hearted, you're very giving, but you really need to start focusing on yourself. I just cut the motherfucking deck. Really? Ancestors are coming through. Yeah, they want you to do this work, okay? There's a lot of self-love work that needs to happen, and you've been resisting it, Aries. Damn. Taurus. Fucking A. We might have to do one of these late night talk sessions, and I'm feeling like it might be a talk session, so it'll be the part 2 after this one. Taurus, 1 year completed cycle. If you're cis and het and wanting children, 1 year's time. If not, this could be you birthing something new, something creative, and you're going to be celebrating that with other people. Some of y'all might have struggled with that because an ending had happened. But I feel like deep down inside, there's going to be something new that's happening for you, Taurus. So congratulations. If also too, if you've been struggling with miscarriages and abortions, if you are cishet, or even if you aren't cishet, and you've been, trying to find ways to have children, it's going to happen. This is Gemini, right? Home again. Abandonment issues. Wow. So Gemini, there's issues around your stability due to abandonment issues. Like, what is this about? This is how others see you. Like, I think it has to deal with the fact of how others see you, and you feel like you're maybe not being recognized and or seen. And the abandonment issue, I think, it's anxiety. You're worried about how other people see you. And the reality is, because you're taking in everybody else's energy. You're taking in everybody else's fucking energy but your own. This is not cool. I don't like this. No me gusta. No me gusta. No me gusta, Gemini. Focus on yourself. Worry about yourself before you can worry about what anybody else feels or thinks, okay? Cancer. Money. Gossip. Okay? Somebody could be talking about you in regards to your status. You're going to find out about who it is. And for some of y'all, this could be your father. Somebody's running their mouth, or this could be somebody maybe like, this could be you maybe coming to telling your truth to a family member about money or your finances or your stability, and someone, is like, okay, well, let me see what I can get from that. Okay? Leo. Ooh, this is an intense reading. I did not expect this. Leo. Pisces sympathetic. Please call. Okay? So, what I'm hearing here is, Leo, you feel something's up with somebody. Somebody's up in you. This could be a Pisces, or I'm hearing here a Pisces or a Gemini. I don't know why that came to me. Or a Libra. Somebody in your life is going through something. They want you to reach out to them. And then I think when you do reach out to them, you're going to be like, what? It's going to be something that you would have never expected. So Pisces, this could be dealing with the Pisces. Leo, reach out to this person because they want to talk to you. Okay? Or you maybe need to talk to somebody too. Vice versa. Okay? Last but not least is Virgo. Here we go. Y'all not trusting your intuition, Virgo. You're not trusting yourself. You don't want to face the truth. You don't want to deal with this. You don't want to deal with this, Virgo. I'm not saying this. You know who's saying this? What's that say? They blocking your blessings because you don't want to do the work. They're giving you crumbs of what you deserve, but it's not everything you deserve. I'm just saying. I'm hearing be radical. You're not being radical enough. You're trying to play it safe, Virgo. Stop playing safe. Safe don't get no motherfucking body nowhere. It gets us killed. Puts us in the ground. So, there's going to be a part 2. I'm feeling like some channeled messages I need to get through. But this is the reading for the full moon in Libra. This will be up on YouTube, so if you miss it, it will be up on YouTube. Thank you everyone who has tuned in. I'm going to do a part 2 in about like 4 minutes. Just chatting up some shit. Being available. And I'm going to go to bed because I'm feeling kind of... Maybe I could do some channel messages, if somebody has any questions or anything like that, donation-based readings, just channel messages that I'm getting. And if you want, if it's a question you want to ask, like, please donate. That'll be the part 2. Donate, minimum of 5. Donate, and yeah, so I'll be back in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna like get myself together so I can get prepared for that. Okay, see you shortly. Bye.